Wir hören rein in das Interview, was der Schotte zu sagen hat. Cameron Menzies etabliert sich mehr und mehr in der Elite des Sports. Im 5. Finale bei den letzten 22 Players Championship Turnieren gibt es die 2. Trophäe für Cammy. Nochmal eine Umarmung. Eine sehr innige und lange Umarmung. Man nennt es auch den Cammy-Hug. So, jetzt sind wir bereit für das Interview. Ne, Cammy ist immer noch nicht bereit. Es wird nochmal umarmt und nochmal umarmt. Und jetzt freut er sich nochmal.
Sorry, buddy.
So,
Apologise, mate. You by there, as long as they get us both in. I like Leicester, by the way. That was going to be my first question.
Sorry, let's go, let's do it. Wait, let's do
Cammy, many congratulations. Leicester very much is a happy hunting ground for you, isn't it?
Yes, boy. I think that's 2 finals, 2 wins, a couple of semis. I don't know what to say because I thought the first one was lucky to win. This one, I just kind of didn't want to be the. I won the first one, and I didn't want that to be like a lucky one, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
To win 2, aye man, I'm buzzing because it just proves it wasn't luck. If that makes sense.
Peter gave you some very kind words there at the
Peter's
end of me.
great, man, honestly. See, because Peter goes back donkeys before even me. Peter played darts with my dad and that. And even when I played the first time I played the Grand Slam before I was even like PDC and stuff, like Peter took me to the side and played finishes with me, and he remembered my dad, so he played counties with my dad. So Peter's been brilliant with me over the last couple of years, and honestly the respect I've got for him. Even I'm quite lucky, but the Scottish guys like Gary, Peter, even guys who may not be on the tour like Hendo and Robert Thornton, like we're quite lucky that way because these guys are all supportive, and yeah, we're lucky that way because they do support us in every possible way. So Peter Wright's one of them.
It's been a good day for Scottish darts, hasn't it? 3 of you in the semi-finals.
I know. 3 out of 4, you've got a good chance of one's going to win.
What was the difference, by the way? Because I watched it in your semi-final against Neil, where you were chasing doubles around the board, it seemed. What was the difference in those 7-8 minutes between that and this match?
Mate, it's darts though, that's just darts. I don't know, I didn't go and practice, I didn't go and do nothing else. It's sometimes when you start missing, the doubles start getting smaller, or you start chasing. Like I hate chasing, as in like when you go like below the treble 20, below treble 8. When you're playing well, you're fast, especially when I play. Like Phil Taylor's opposite for me, he would understack. So me, I need my dart above it or top of the wire, which is perfect. But if I start dropping short, I'm doing the whole. I hate chasing, and I'm sure I'm not the only person that does that. Like when you start chasing, you know you're not playing well because you're dropping that little, maybe half an inch slower. It's sometimes just a tension in your arm. Like it's the same with the best players in the world. That half inch just changes your whole game. But that's just nerves and tension. But that's just why we play darts and stuff, because if it was all easy, we'd all be like world champions and stuff. Exactly, but that's the way it is.
3rd final this year.
Yes,
what
mate.
did you learn from those previous 2 finals that you brought here into this one?
Don't get beat. No, I'll be honest with you, it was on my head a little bit. Like I'll be honest with you, if I played in the final a few times this year and didn't win a tour card, a tour event, I wouldn't be too disheartened because my first 2 years I've done nothing, like as in that depth. So if you get to the final, you're doing something wrong. Yes, you want to win Pro Tours, and I'm ecstatic to win my second because my first one was obviously a lot to me. Meant absolute everything. Sorry, Gary. But to win my second one, but to win a second one proves it wasn't luck. If that makes sense. So that was to me means a lot because it wasn't luck. I feel like I'm not good enough yet, but I'm going in the right direction.
Am I right in saying you need to thank the M1 today as well?
Yeah, I was late. I phoned up Keith and I phoned up the manager and I phoned up Graham. I was like, a good chance I might, because you get a time limit between 9 and 11 to be registered. I was like, I might be 10-20 minutes late because there was a bad crash on the M1, and whoever's on the M1 crash and stuff, and the ambulance and stuff, I really hope they're okay because clearly it was bad because it happened on the southbound, but they shut the northbound because obviously it was a motorbike, but I'm guessing the person obviously landed on the other side, but it was air ambulance and stuff, so I was stuck there for 2 hours. I was like, I'm not going to make it, but I phoned up the PDC and I said to him, I was like, a good chance I might be slightly late. I made it on time, but as long as you're kind of reasonable with them, they might give you like a 20-minute, but which is like Keith and stuff, might give you that wee kind of leeway as long as you're making the effort. It was not like I was stuck in the house. I took pictures to prove that I was actually on my way, but yeah, it was a bad accident at M1. But hopefully the person who was in the accident is okay.
Final question from me is all about confidence this game. How much confidence are you going to have now, especially going into tomorrow?
Yeah, like, well, I'll be honest with you, I might pull it tomorrow. The reason is I'm quitting my job soon.
Yeah.
And I'm taking darts full time soon because I'm in a situation right now which is a good situation. So I'm going to ask the supervisor if I can work tomorrow and Thursday. I forget days because I'm so much travel.
Wednesday
right,
tomorrow, yeah.
Sorry, so I'm going to travel home Wednesday. I'm going to work Thursday, Friday, but I'm quitting my job to take darts full time because it is generally crazy. And yeah, I'm not guaranteeing I'm going to pull it tomorrow. I'm going to make a decision in the next couple of hours. But I feel like I don't want to because I'll win one. But I feel like
well, hopefully the boss is not watching yet.
Yeah, no, but the boss, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for them because they have supported me massively, and I'm only quitting because I'm not there anymore. I've had 1 day's work in the last like 8 weeks, but that's because my dart career's kicking off, which obviously is my dream. So I can't win.
And it's going to be a big help today. Cameron Menzies, Players Championship winner. Many congratulations.
Thank you very much, my man.
Thank you for your company. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.
Soweit also Cameron Menzies nach dem Titelgewinn. Das war Englisch Level 300, was wir da hatten. Um das zu verstehen, schottischer Dialekt as fuck bei Cameron Menzies. Aber wir haben doch ein paar Sachen verstanden. Wichtig für mich sind mehrere Dinge, die da waren. Das eine ist, er hat sich selbst bewiesen. Es ist kein Ausrutscher gewesen, der erste Titel. Es war kein Glück, sondern er hat es wirklich verdient, diesen Titel zu holen. Das Zweite, was ich mitgenommen habe, ist heute dieser großartige schottische Dartstag. Das ist auch etwas, worüber ich jetzt gerade nochmal nachgedacht habe. Er hat krasse Förderer. Er hat wirklich die Größten der Größten als Förderer. Peter Wright ist jemand, der ihm geholfen hat in seiner Karriere. Gary Anderson, Robert Thornton und dazu auch noch Fallon Sherrock als Freundin, die ihm in den Hintern getreten hat und das alles jetzt hier aufgekickt hat. Das ist wirklich außergewöhnlich. Dazu wäre der fast gar nicht heute angetreten, weil es einen Autounfall gab auf der Autobahn und deswegen Cameron Menzies fast zu spät war, gerade so noch rechtzeitig angekommen ist. Aber er ist ja dafür bekannt, dass er schon das eine oder andere Turnier mal verschlafen, verpennt, verorganisiert hat, vercheckt hat. Aber jetzt ist er mit dazugekommen. Und die allerwichtigste Info ist, Max, er hat seinen Job gekündigt. Er wird morgen vielleicht nicht mit dabei sein, um am Donnerstag und am Freitag noch ein bisschen zu arbeiten. Aber er hat grundsätzlich den Job gekündigt und committet sich jetzt voll auf Darts.
Es ist ein krasser Schritt. Also, ich kann es mir nur vorstellen, wie krass das sein muss. Er hat ja schon letztes Jahr den Schritt gemacht, dann nur in Teilzeit zu gehen, also hat sich da schon mehr auf Darts fokussiert und er liest auch besser. Und jetzt kann er's komplett aufgeben. Also, krass, ich gönne es ihm. Also, finde ich 'n mega coolen Schritt von ihm. Und ich glaube, das wird ihm helfen.
Der zweite Players Championship-Titel seiner Karriere für Cameron Menzies.